audio set up? It is okay. I'm gonna tag everybody here 1 second, guys. I have the list updated and everything. Let me get everybody tagged. Probably gonna mute the mic to tag everyone. It hasn't popped for me yet on Facebook for me to get in the video. I don't know what's going to fuck on. And sorry for the later run. I was gonna say I don't know if my sickness has regressed or not, but we talked about it maybe a little bit. Don't talk about it too much, but I'm like technically a 100%, well, not technically, I am a 100% disabled veteran through the VA, and a lot of my issues are like hip, back, concussions, and my hip has been fucking just on fire. To where, like, it hurts to fucking sit, so... And a lot of it is to, like, fix that issue. My hips turn naturally. To unturn it, I have to, like, do squats and shit. And I haven't been able to go to the gym because I can't fucking breathe, so... Yeah. Sorry, I'm like a grumpy old man right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me tag everybody. Also, I'm doing this if you're in the break. Make sure that your team is on correct if you were in any trades, just so I don't jack that up. The scrolling list matches what my master list is right now. So if you had any trades and I missed it, please tell me. Yeah, Andy, and that's without any mental health. I got 100%. If you know how like the VA disability works, mental health can be like a large percentage, and the reason, or one of the reasons why mental health isn't my thing is I refuse to consistently go see a doctor for like ADHD or anything because I don't want to be diagnosed from the VA saying I'm not allowed to work. Because then that would really fuck me, because then I wouldn't be able to get the disability at all, because like there's no way I can survive without working, well, especially not right now with the company. And like obviously I'm joking back and forth with James Gustin, but this is the second Bowman release where I've literally got my ass handed to me. You know how like the VA disability works, so mental health can be like a large... Not that I don't think that Bowman draft might end up being successful. I'm at a loss of how to make Bowman do well in the group when it's released. Because this is the third straight release of a Bowman, whether it was Bowman 2024, Bowman Chrome, everyone got fucking hammered, so I guess I could throw that one out the window. But even regular Bowman this year, like, we stalled out after like 2 days. If it wasn't for Boomer and Tom taking cases, then we'll have to talk because they will not give me a total. I've had 100% for like 8 years now, and they will not give me a total, or they won't give me a permanent disability rating. It's ridiculous. They think it's going to get better, but literally I have to go to PT for like 3 different things a week, and well, right now I don't have a lot of time to do that, but yeah. These blacks over here. Which in some states the permanent doesn't even matter, but in Maryland it does for taxes. So. Because it's a damn... And honestly, I just don't want to even deal with it till I'm at like 10 years and they can't really switch anything, because that's my understanding from everything I looked into, is once you're at 10 years, they really cannot do anything to take your rating away without having to go through like a whole ass appeal, like double appeal process. And but anything before that, they can kind of just send you and be like, hey, you need another appointment. But everyone I know with mental health issues, actually, there's a guy in the group that wasn't using his real name that, like, I had to do a Lorcana refund because he lost his fucking mind on me. I know my first rating, they didn't give me, like, even now, my disability for sleep apnea, and I have supposed to have a CPAP still at 30% because they said while I was in service, I only needed a mouth guard. But I got a CPAP literally diagnosing I need a CPAP. It's just, if you can't sleep with the CPAP, they said if the mouth guard works, it will, like, go minimalist. So, like, my rating for sleep apnea is 30% instead of 50%, even though the VA gave me a damn CPAP. It's some of the stuff they do is just absolutely asinine, but it is what it is. At least in Maryland, the medical has been better. I don't really use it because my wife's a teacher, or well, not a teacher, but in the school system. So, anyways, you guys probably saw the box that I'm putting away in the back. It's obviously 2 update series, 2 archive signature series, 1 Topps Pristine. We have 2 Gilded Collection, Museum Collection, 2 Inceptions. We're going to have the regular Topps Chrome Jumbo. Obviously, 2 of these Jumbos, we already talked about that. Topps Chrome Cosmic 2, and then 2 Topps Chrome Black. I guess in my long-ass list of things, I forgot to put the Topps Pristine, but it's in the break. Whatever the pictures is what the break is. We have Project 2020. I mean, like I said, I'm 100%, and they still give me, like, disability. It's just not permanent. And it's been that way for, like, 8 years. Like, I had 2 leg surgeries, and I have, like, a 3-inch scar on my forehead from a cop. Well, security forces, because I was in the Air Force, headbutting me in a flag football game. And they didn't give me, like, disability for, like, a facial scar. And then I had 2 leg surgeries, and, like, even though I have, like, pain and arthritis in my one ankle, like, they said it's not service-connected. It's... Some of the shit they do is just wild. I have carpal... Like, I work on computers still, so I have carpal tunnel. Diagnosed carpal tunnel, but it's not service-connected, even though I literally worked 7 years on a keyboard and mouse. Like, yes, the service didn't do that to you. You just got little wrists for how big you are. Which is really why I have carpal tunnel. It's probably not because I was on a computer a bunch, but... Could be a little bit of both. Like, really, I'm 6'3" with, like, fucking baby wrists, but whatever. There, we'll start with the Topps Chrome update series. Florida will let you not have to pay tax. I don't think you have to pay property taxes in Florida, though, as long as you're total. It's whenever it starts to benefit, like, your kids and other people is whenever the permanent matters, unless they switch the law. Because during COVID, we were thinking about moving to Florida. So are you trying to say you're blind, Andy, right now? Is that what you're trying to get at? Good luck to everybody, by the way. And like I said, I apologize for the late start. It was Lily's birthday. And then like we had the party Saturday for wife's side. This weekend we're gonna do like a little local thing, but today was her actual birthday, and she by the time I got home, just helped with some of that stuff. Took a nap because I was tired, because I sit around all day doing cybersecurity shit. And I couldn't feel like my hip, so I laid down and fell asleep by accident, trying to like stretch it out. We have Candelario for the Nationals, so I just apologize in general. We have BB. It's probably all the driving, because it's a lot of like pushing and pulling on it, and that like makes it twist too, because I'm just too tall to like be comfortable in a car or a truck for like super long periods of time. We have Hernandez, Jose Hernandez, Hosmer, Neto, Dominic Smith, Walker, Lopez. We have Julian on the blue. Oh, Jesus. I'm so happy that Dylan... This isn't actually me being serious. That Dylan actually like cleaned up the whole desk, but he organized everything in like a manner where now I gotta find where everything's at. I live in... for sleeves, but I got it. We have Julian for the Twins to start us off. Actually, a nice little parallel hit here to start us into hits for the break. That's going to go to the Twins and Brian Britton. His first break. Welcome to the group, brother. I appreciate you. I hope to see you around some more. We have Drury, Corbin Carroll, Wandy Peralta, Fairchild, Owen Miller, Phillips, Frierison, Xavier Edwards, J.P. Sears, Weiss, Orderisi, and Patrick Bailey. We're going to have Pete Alonso, Corey Seager, Volpe, Joey Ortiz on the refractor, Jason DeLay, Caprillion, Joey Ortiz again, Bush, Syndergaard, Castro, Fulmer, Contreras, Provar, Harris is second, Yarbrough. Got Aaron Judge, Gabriel Moreno, Levy Stout, Kyle Farmer, Waka, Feltner, Effling, Renfro, Arcia. And then we have Ryu on the negative. Going to the Blue Jays and Andy. Have Matt Mervis on the blue, Ray Wave going to the Cubs, and Angela. She tried to trade them away every single second she could. 82 out of 150 gets the first autograph. It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We have Diaz, Bregman, Seth Lugo. I guess we got to talk about Wander Franco. The information that keeps coming out just keeps getting juicier and juicier. I don't know what to believe anymore. We have Diaz, Vasquez, Clevenger, Gunnar Henderson, Logan Allen. Clearly he was being extorted, but I don't know when their relationship happened. We have Luga Miller, Navarez, McLean, Cooper Hummel, Zach Neto for the Angels. We have Juan Soto. I guess we'll find out this weekend. We got Nicky Lopez. We have Hernandez, Bradford, Moreno, Bachman, Wong, Rutschman, Fortes, Anderson, Reynolds, Gunnar Henderson, Lourdes Gurriel, Luis Robert Jr., and Yuri Perez. We're going to have Zach Neto, Brendan Drury, Bradley, Carlos Rodon, Weimer, Perez, Urshela, Juan Nen, Mitch Haniger, Christopher Morel on the purple fuchsia lava lamp. Going to the Cubs as well on the rookie debut. 33 out of 299. There's also a couple breaks that are open, just so you guys know. We have Garcia, Grayson Rodriguez. Wow, Walker, BB, Farmer. And I'll mention it again. Is we have Farmer again, Hernandez. Is during the day, if I don't answer, you just make sure you message me again. I was going to say Eric Hosmer, Weimer, Colas, Dodd, Ortiz, Julian. We have Michael Brantley for the Astros. Pretty much where I work, I can't have my cell phone on me, so I have to go out to the car and check it, and then that's going to go to Philip Lemons. And then what happens when I do that is sometimes there's like 15 messages there, and I either read them by accident or don't see them all. We have Otani, Harper, or Grossman, or try to answer one, and it opens another by accident, and I don't get back to it before I got to go back in because I'm only allowed like 10-minute breaks. We have Luis Reyes. Irvin and Stram. These cards are stuck together. It's annoying. We have Williamson. Candelario, Senga, Battenfield, Nick Ahmed, Hedrick, Anderson, Schuster, Aaron Judge, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Lewis, Caballero, Andrus, Bird, Jared Schuster, Miguel Garcia, Yarbrough, Kelly, Tate. We have Luis Medina on the purple speckle. 43 out of 299. Going to go to the Athletics. We got Dolis Garcia, Gunnar Henderson, Dustin May, Jose Barrero, Shea Langeliers, Mitch Garver. We have Garrett Mitchell, Mendick, and Gavin Stone. Going to have Vasquez, Reese McGuire, Riley Green, Devin Williams, Bichette, Jordan Walker, Dominic Smith. We have Michael Harris II. Colorme, Rodriguez, Beebe, Doyle, Benintendi, Alou, Hernandez, Guerrero Jr., Corbin Carroll, Eric Hosmer, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Bobby Miller. Which this card has like a bunch of shit on it. I don't know what's going on with that on the refractor. So we'll open the Topps Archive Signature Series next. I'll probably do a giveaway for the 20 cards either tomorrow evening or Friday. I'll probably do it Friday, to be honest. Oh, here we go. I think someone was trying to get rid of the Mets too, weren't they? Oh, never mind. Ant Martin, Keith Hernandez, 70 out of 81. NL All-Stars, throwback to 1986. I guess he didn't want to sign on his mug, so he shined to the side of his head. Into the Topps Chrome Cosmic. Oh no, we're about to get an avalanche. Never mind, stopped it. Good luck to everybody. No guaranteed autograph, but has at least one numbered parallel. Normally has been having two. I was going to say, can't remember in this case if we got a couple autographs or haven't. As we've been working this case through mixers, so. How's everybody's week been so far? How to get over that hangover from the holidays? I wonder if Michael Brantley ends up starting for the Astros next year. Is he a free agent or is he still on the roster? I think he's still signed, right? I know he was hurt, but I don't know how you keep a guy that bats like... I guess he'll just DH. I don't know how you keep a guy that bats like 300 every year out of the lineup. But him and Alvarez are both like liabilities in left field. So we have Bellinger, Harper, Philly Star Cluster, Bello, Riley, Castellanos, Freeman, Ragan, Sosa, Gorman, Robert, Stowers, Sango. We have Otani on the Starry Knights. We're going to have Groshans, Guerrero Jr., Red Sox Star Cluster, Hernandez, Alonso, Marte, Senga, Vientos, Neto, Verdugo, McLean, Jung, Lowe, Valdez. We're going to have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the launch into orbit, Kershaw, Bohm, Swanson. We're going to have the Star Cluster for the Braves, Nelson, Walker, Fujinami, DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees. And that's going to go to Tom Giuliano. And that's going to be a 25 out of 99. We got C.J. Abrams, Spencer Strider, Jimenez, Corey Seager, Rosario, Realmuto, Kirby, Walker, Goldschmidt, Manoa, Polanco. We have Star Cluster, Otani, Murphy, Adames, Riley, Cortez, Darvish, Jimenez, Machado, Rodon, Meneses, Ohapi, Riley Green, Diaz, and Christopher Morel. We have Alex Bohm on the Nucleus Refractor going to the Phillies. These are one per case. We have the Mets Star Clusters, Bryant, Lopez, Freeman, Shohei Otani, Logan Webb, Scherzer, Story, Hoskins, Lowe, Baez, Cron. We have Andres Jimenez for the Guardians. That's going to Justin Gauthier. We're going to have 95 out of 199. I don't know if your name's actually French or if it's Gautier. And you just Americanize it like Austin did, where his name should be Austin Fishbach, and he calls himself Austin Fishback. No, I'm just fucking with Austin. I'm sure he's watching. Let's get into... We'll do Inception. I have a plethora to pick from, so... Good luck to everybody. I think some of the best looking cards this year. Where's my mouse at? Someone messaged me and I can't see the chat. Whatever. Going to Inception. I don't think anybody messaged other than Andy last second. I can see half his face. Gonna have Weimer, Peraza, Goldschmidt, and Rizzo. And then we're going to get Bobby Witt Jr. on the green. And Walker Buehler on the green. Probably one of the weaker boxes of Inception we've opened. We got Garrett Hill on the 130 out of 299. That's going to the Tigers, and Billy, who acquired them in a trade, getting the rookie pitcher. Couldn't get away from AL Central foes of his since he is a Twins fan. And the top's chrome black here. Oh, there we go. He said America. All right, come on. Good top's chrome black box. Oh, we get two colors. We got Oh Hoppy to start us off. Have Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles, 106 out of 199. Fractor going to Robbie and the O's. And we got a Pete Alonso, Big Schmeat Pete here. 15 out of 50 on the yellow mini diamonds. And then we have Ezekiel Tovar going to the Rockies. That's going to Philip Lemons, who was trying to trade the Rockies. I saw some, what do they call them? Advanced statistics on Tovar for last year. He had one of the highest batting averages in leveraged situations. As in, he batted like over 300. Just something to keep in mind. I'm not saying, oh, go out and spend your whole paycheck on Ezekiel Tovar autographs. I think he's a little bit underrated and not get enough love because he's a Rocky. Getting the pristine. We haven't opened one of these bad boys in a while. Starts off with an autograph of Brett Batty on the base, going to the Mets and Ant Martin. I actually think the Rockies team in general, they can get some pitching help and get some guys like Adiel. Adiel Amador and Zach Veen and Benny Montgomery. Those guys get up too, man. I think they're going to have a really, really good team. We got Maglio Ordonez, Anthony Rendon going to the Angels, and Tom Scarberry on the blue. I believe these are out of 75. 51 out of 75. Jose Ramirez, Yelich. Batten, Ernie Banks, Ryan Howard, Blackburn. Then we got Mike Trout. So I don't know if anybody's been following the Wander Franco news other than people posting random-ass headlines. But we'll talk about it just to fill some dead space from opening packs. I think that it seems to me that if the extortion payment started at least, let's say, if it was, we have Alexander Ramirez here for the Mariners on the Pristine. If his mom gave $2 million total and he has to give 100,000 pesos a month, that means for at least 2 years they've been paying off that girl's mom. So when did the relationship start? Was Wander under 18? Because if he's under 18, did he really do anything wrong? Now, if he's over 18, I mean, 18 and 14-year-old is probably, I mean, in my opinion, it's wrong. But we have Cal Mitchell. For some of you guys in the South, you're like, yeehaw. I mean, we have Kyle Schwarber. I'm just making fun of people in the South. I don't really think you guys think that. I'm just curious to know what the actual damn facts are because I feel like it's been misreported since day one. If he's guilty, throw him in prison and have a big guy just dominate him, if you know what I mean. We have Lou Gehrig. We have Alek Manoah, Arrays, Stowers, Posey, Eddie Murray, and Riley Green. But if it's literally just an extortion case, then I feel like people need to start saying sorry to the man, in my personal opinion. Another Anthony Rendon on the orange. That's going to be a 10 out of 25. I also don't know how people can't just logically look at the situation and be like, oh, yeah, I mean, this should be what it is. We have Jazz Chisholm Jr. We have Davis Martin for the White Sox. It's going to be a 38 out of 50. It's also crazy, like, how bad people want other people to be guilty. Especially, like, pedophilia. I feel like that's, like, really weird. Like, wouldn't you want the accusations to be false? Like, there's guys, like, praying the dude's guilty. Like, I don't understand why you would ever wish that on the minor, let alone a person being that jacked up in the head. We have Julio Rodriguez, Guerrero, Gwynn, Tomei. We got Freddie Freeman and Albert Pujols. And Bryce Harper for the Phillies on the snap. I know someone was trying to trade the Phils. I think it was Joe Gastouch. 32 out of 50 on the snap die cut Harper. And I'm not even a guy that's like heavily invested in. Or Mitch, my bad. Mitch has the Phillies. They actually did get traded for the Brewers. My bad. We have Verlander and William Contreras. Julio Rodriguez, Mark Appel, Buxton, Reggie Jackson, Martinez, Oscar Gonzalez, and Salvador Perez. We have Bubba Thompson for the Rangers. And then we have 71 out of 99, and that's going to go to John Shelton. All right, I guess nobody wants to talk about it or has any opinions about it. I got one thumbs up when I said something, but I don't know exactly what part they thumbs up. Must have put everybody to sleep. We have Alec Burleson on the pristine card going to the Cardinals. Should have one more patch autograph in here somewhere. We have Andres Jimenez and James McNeil. Jeff McNeil. Why are you laughing, Austin? I was going to say it's the truth. We got 10 out of 99 on the purple. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an extortion case, Andy, but I don't want to, like, I can't be on camera being like, Wander, free Wander, like, because he's guilty. I'm going to get canceled. We have Luis Ortiz, Stanton, Joe Mauer, Cabrera, Ruth, Ichiro, and Gunnar Henderson. We have Dave Winfield, 54 out of 75. Nah, dude, us quick to judge somebody? Come on, man. That doesn't happen in the United States. We have Anthony Rendon. Oh, baby. The big old mixer's a liver in here. We have Corbin Carroll on the patch auto. 80 out of 99. Going to the Diamondbacks. And that's going to go to Ben. Now, this will be delivered to you once you figure out how to get me permanent disability. This man says, look at this man lying. Have I hit any Corbin Carrolls as one's on screen? Look. Ben, if you just want attention, you can tell us, buddy. It's okay. No, I'm just fucking with you. I was gonna say, but I am holding this ransom until you figure out how to get me permanent total disability. Nice Corbin Carroll hit out of 99 on the patch auto. We have De Los Santos, Mike Trout, Swaggerty, Robinson, Moreno, Waters, Ken Griffey Jr. on the going gone to wrap up the pristine. I would never hold anybody's cards over like anything. Period. Like I don't. Yeah, it's not me. I don't care enough in the sense of I don't care enough to A, scam somebody. B, that sounds like a whole lot of you blowing up my phone over some bullshit that I would just never do. Well, yeah, update series. I don't know how people scam other people. I just don't understand it. Oh, I mean, the problem has nothing to do with some. I don't know. Is it regional that gives the total disability rating? I mean, the two people I've talked to on the phone, they pretty much just said to wait till I'm at the 10-year mark and then just pretty much write a letter saying you should be permanent, and they don't really have an argument against it. They said not to like shake the bird's nest essentially until you're at that 10-year mark, because if you shake the bird nest, they might send you to go to the doctor, and the doctor could just like screw you over. So that's pretty much what I'm actually waiting on. But I'd love to not pay this damn corrupt state any more property taxes if I didn't have to, because Maryland is an absolute shit show. Bad enough they got the Baltimore Ravens. Not to say. But yeah, I started at 90 and got and had one appeal. It wasn't even an appeal; it was just adding extra information because I didn't have the original documents from when I was in Portugal to prove my history of a knee issue. Pretty much, we used to run a lot. Like, my chief and my commander were, like, marathon runners. So at least once a week, we're running, like, 5Ks, like, up and down hills and shit. And I already had plantar fasciitis. And because of, like, my feet being, like, all jacked up, they, like, I guess sometimes I'd run up hills goofy, and I'd strain my IT band really bad. And I thought I tore my ACL whenever it happened, because my whole, like, leg buckled and gave out running a 10K race. I went to go sprint down the stretch, and literally my whole knee gave out. I was like, well, I think I just tore my ACL, boys. But it was really my IT band gave out from stress. But I didn't have any of those records because they sent me to the Portuguese hospital. Dude, Ben, that's wild. We had Duvall, we had Bouchard, Peralta. Then again, I know a master sergeant that retired that literally we were playing slow pitch softball, and he had a panic attack at second base and almost had a heart attack from it. We had Peralta, Fletcher, and he only had like 80% when he got out. And eventually he got to, on top of that, he had like 4 back surgeries. Eventually got to 100% Capruian, Corey Bradford. But it's really just who you get as like your person that reviews the documents. We got Schuster, Garcia, Yarbrough, Connor Wong. For the Red Sox, and that's going to be a 5 out of 399. We got Bryce Miller, Oscar Colas, Andrew Benintendi. I have Emmanuel Valdez. I'm sorry that these are bricked together, guys. I don't know what to do about it. Matt Moore, Nagy, Monasterio, Paxton, Tristan Casas, Lamont Wade Jr., Jung. We have Patrick Corbin, Tatis Jr., Luis Castillo, and Juan Soto. Taj Bradley, Peralta. as in David Peralta, Dominic Fletcher. I have Caprillion, Gabriel Moreno. So did they medically retire you then with the pacemaker, or you just got separated? You just separated. We have Moreno, Burleson, Shoemake, Hill, Walker, Odor, Jazz Chisholm Jr., McLean, Walker, Brent Doyle, Matt Murr, Maggie. We're going to have Duvall, Bouchard, Chavez, Ward, DeGrom, Jones, Neto. Oh. We have Navarez on the negative going to the Mets. We have 14 out of 25. Garrett Cole on the All-Star game, the reigning Cy Young winner, going to the Yankees. And Tom Giuliano, or as Wander Franco says, Yankees. We're going to have Salvador Perez and Corbin Carroll. We have Jury. What'd you do? What was your... Well, I guess what branch of service were you in? And I guess what was your job? Like, what was your MOS, AFSC? We're going to have Lopez. And tell me what it actually is. Don't be like, I was a Mike Delta Romeo 48 Delta 2 in the fucking Army, as if I know what the fuck that is. Be like, I was in the Air Force and someone will give me their MOS number as if I fucking know them by heart because I was in the Army, right? Like, Miller, Lugamina. I'm not like, I was a 3, okay. I was going to say, it's not like I was a 3-1-X2. And I'm just like, all right, you guys figure it the fuck out. Like, we have Corey Jokes, Lyle, Soriano, Jansen, Varlin. And even if I told you, if I was like, yeah, I was a cyber systems transport technician, you're going to be like, what the hell is that? We have Noda. We have Rutschman. Pretty much I was a network engineer. We have Pache, Schmidt. Yeah, I know what the 3MO51 is. I was going to say 5-1 or whatever. Let's see. We have Schmidt, Soto, Amaya, Hicklin, Lopez, Kelnick, Tovar, Yepez, Ohapi, Fat. We got Graham Ashcraft on the gold wave. They have trouble with getting sergeants to stay in for a while in services, whenever I was in, at least 21 out of 50. So my ex-wife, when she was switching from being an Arabic linguist to what her job is now, that was like one of the jobs they were trying to force her in as a staff sergeant. So I know what that one is, and then she ended up being like the base trainer or whatever. Nice hit for the Reds. Brian Ward. We're going to have Tucker, Arenado, and Farmer. Hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? My man comes out here with the hand wave. We were all just Chapman. Oh, he has the Reds in that. That's why I said that. We have Bush. I was like, he came out of nowhere with a hand wave there. We have Clevenger, Vargas, Sean Murphy, Noda, Miller, Gonzalez, Solano, Vargas, Cody Bellinger on the purple fuchsia lava lamp. 157 out of 299. But yeah, I was talking about that guy that bought some Lorcana boxes onto me, which I gave him 2 Lorcana boxes because he was a prior Army guy that was 100% disabled for $270. We're going to get a nice Corbin Carroll photo variation. Which, if you know anything about Lorcana, like that was like a week ago, so it was a good price. And I sent him the tracking, and he, like, for whatever reason, it wasn't scanned into the post office yet, and I dropped it off. Luckily, I know the lady at the post office, and she held my package when I texted her in the morning. Or, well, called them in the morning. I didn't text her. And they hadn't shipped it. Like, they hadn't shipped it yet because I dropped it off, like, overnight. He, like, lost his mind and was like, I need a refund, and you're very more civilian than you're military. What the fuck does that even mean? Nice to hear again for Ben. So he was accusing me of just printing like a trial. I was like, you can see the tracking number was created at like 3 o'clock. I dropped it off. They didn't scan it in. Like, it's not my fault. I don't work for the fucking post office. Navarez. Alcantara. Could you imagine if I was out here doing a route at the post office every day and then doing this? I would die. I already almost died working and sitting at a desk banging on the keyboard. Couldn't imagine being out in the cold and the heat all day in a damn little mini Cooper. We have Brito, Schmidt, Miller, Syndergaard. Even then, I still wouldn't touch your package once I got to the back. We have Velasquez, Acton, Kiermaier, Joyce. Rest I'm going to be the first breaker that has a whole shipping network. I'm actually going to make Dylan get on his bicycle and start pedaling away right after the break's over tonight, guys, and hand deliver your packages and give you a handshake. We got a 104 out of 499. Dylan, if you're watching, better start warming up the legs, boyo. We have Michael Massey on the refractor. We have Rutschman, Devers, Hosmer, Nolan Gorman, Wendell, Peraza, Ryu, Terrain, Matt Mervis, J.J. Blade, Julian, France, Cruz, Murphy. Speaking of shipping, as you should have been, if you've been in any breaks, everything from before Christmas is definitely shipped. Everything after, there's like 2 breaks that are shipping tomorrow, and there's going to be stuff that ship like after the 1st or whatever else should be shipped out as well. So everything that's been broken should be shipped out by like Friday. We have Devers. Other than maybe this will probably be after the weekend. We have Tyler Anderson. Might be on Friday, but probably will be after the weekend. We have Owen Miller, Corey Lugamina, Diaz, Cody Bellinger, Brett Wisely. For anybody that's curious, Rosario, Englert, Allard, Sabol, Pete Alonso, Nick Castellanos, Casas, and Hernandez. We have Yoshida, Fairchild, Gunnar Henderson, Garrett Stubbs, Grayson Rodriguez, Vinny Pasquantino, Pham, Raggins, Winker, Hobie Harris, Bryce Miller, Batty, Hedrick, Hicklin, Navarez, Moreno, Anderson, Reynolds, Bryce Miller, Bellinger, Wisely, Rosario, Brandon Drury for the Angels on the Aqua. Damn box. This is actually a good box. An orange, a gold wave, the Corbin Carroll's popping his head out tonight. The photo variation on the Corbin Carroll, which actually looks crispy. 94 out of 199 on the jury. We have Murphy, Rodriguez, and Bachman on the refractor. Into the Archive Intra Series retired players. And going to the Nationals. It'll be Andre Dawson, 61 out of 70, the Hawk. And that's going to be a 1984 Andre Dawson. This is actually like one of the better... Oh, no, never mind. Got a little nick there. I didn't see. So this is like one of the most centered 1984 cards I've ever seen, but it has like some surface edge damage there. Going to the Nationals and James Horvath. Into Inception. Saving the Gilded for the last 2 boxes, just so you guys know. Make you guys sit around for the grand finale like a fireworks show. I'm going to have Brown, Luis Robert, Woods Richardson, and Yelich. I'm going to have Shea Langeliers, and that's going to be a green. Going to the Athletics. We're going to get the Red Jazz Chisholm Jr., 21 out of 75. Going to Zach Ryder. And then we're going to get a 66 out of 75, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And hopefully he has a bounce back year this year. Because I got some rookie cards I got to sell. No, just... Him and Bo Bichette got like no hobby loves it this year. It's kind of ridiculous. This guy, he's still young. I think he's like 23. It could be wrong. He might be a little bit older, but yeah, the Blue Jays had a decent year. It's just they got like overshadowed in their own division by the Orioles having a fantastic year, and then like obviously the Rays made the playoffs. Like the AL East this year is gonna be tough. Actually, I don't think the Orioles. I think the Orioles barely win 90 games this year. To be honest, I think they regress almost 10 games just because I think the division is so much better than it was last year. I think it's just gonna be harder for them to win those games against the Red Sox, and the Yankees are gonna be a lot better this year. They should have more consistent offense with Soto. Oh, another two parallel boxer. We have Oscar Colas. We're going to have Brett Baty for the Mets. It's going to be a 53 out of 75 on the Blue Wave. And then we're going to have the Xander Bogaerts 8 out of 10 on the Fuchsia. Go to the Padres and Kevin Britton. And then we're going to have a 24 out of 50 Pablo Lopez going to the Twins. And Brian S. Breton. That's what I was going to say. Nice hit there for you, buddy. The Topps Chrome, a Cosmic. There's a football prison breakup. Obviously, that was released today. I'd love to get that filled up. A lot of the quarterback teams are left. If you want to shoot me an offer on the Texans or the Panthers or one of the bigger teams, let me know. We can try to work something out. I'd like to break it sooner than later, so the guys that do have the big teams, I can get it the product shipped that way. If you want to try to flip or sell your C.J. Stroud base cards for whatever stupid amount of money they're going for right now, you have that option at least. Although he might be a guy, if you get a PSA 10, that his base cards might actually be worth something in 10 years just because it might be the last year Panini makes Prism, and at least Prism with logos. And C.J. Stroud seems to be on the path of being a generational quarterback. I mean, guys have been one-hit wonders early on. You can look at a guy like Cam Newton. And if I would have told you after 3 years that Cam Newton's not a surefire first-ballot Hall of Famer, you probably would have looked at me sideways. But here we are where Cam Newton ain't getting his ass in the Hall of Fame. And maybe long-term, if he stays as a football personality and doesn't call out every quarterback that's having a good year as a game manager. But you'd have to get in like the booth or something and be productive that way to probably get in the Hall of Fame at this point. I think you'd have to get into Al Michaels. You'd have to get in the way Al Michaels is going to get in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We're going to have Nolan Arenado, Mike Trout. We're going to have Star Cluster for the Blue Jays, Thomas, Hader, Myers, Stanton, Nemo, Garrett Mitchell, Judge, Garcia, Votto, Cabrera, Corbin Carroll. We have Christopher Morel and the Starry Knights, Mullins, Trout, and Casas. We're going to have Bogarts on the Bogarts, Soto, and Tatis. No longer the star cluster as Soto has left, but star cluster we have Bell, Devers, Acuna Jr., Gleyber, Torres on the nucleus. Refractor. Going to the Yankees. Greinke, Yelich, Bogarts, Pujols, Herrera, Torres, Garcia. We have Seager and Jung, Peraza, Outman, Fried. Speaking of Wander Franco, we got Wander Franco for the Rays on the blue. It's going to go to Andy, and that's going to be a 41 out of 99. We have Jeter Downs, DeGrom, Tovar, Michael Harris II, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Miguel Cabrera, Fernando Tatis Jr. on the ET blue. The Padres and Kevin Britton. 61 out of 99. Have Buxton, Seager, Ruiz, Gabriel Moreno for the Diamondbacks on the nucleus refractor. Yeah, Christian Walker, Alejandro Kirk, Alvarez, Green, Star Cluster, Mountcastle, Franco. Langeliers, Jeter Downs going to the Nationals on the autograph. Obviously a New York Yankee now. You know, that pans out. Probably ends up being their starting second baseman and like just absolutely mashing. We have James Horvath. When did that beat some shit after getting cut by a bunch of teams? We have Grayson Rodriguez, Cole, Turner, Parado, Javier, Chapman, Cronenworth. We have Harper, Judge, and Betts. Abreu, McNeil, Valdez, Schwarber, Pasquantino, McCutcheon, Varsho, Julian, Smith, Alcantara, Rosarena. Another Jeter Downs for the Nationals on the Aqua Shimmer. That's going to be a 67 out of 199. Have Tellez, J-Rod, and Bieber. We got Corbin Carroll and Dominic Fletcher to wrap up the box. Into Museum Collection. One of my favorite products of the year. They still haven't announced triple threads, so that should be an interesting one. They did announce Diamond Icons. That should be released the middle of the month or so, because I've already pre-ordered it. Whoa, 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 whoa. We had a Tatis Jr. We had some other stuff in there, Austin. Calm down, bub. Don't disrespect the steroid man out of the Dominican Republic, all right? Him and his daddy do the steroids very, very nice. Because if you don't think Fernando Tatis Jr. Sr. used the steroids, boy, oh boy. If you don't think that Albert Pujols used steroids, boy, you should go look at that. You should go look how skinny Albert Pujols was when he was a rookie. My man looked like The Rock when he retired. A fat rock. We have Justin Verlander on the 56 out of 299. Now, I don't have any issue with the players using steroids. Personally, I think if they need to use them and it makes them better and they don't get caught, by all means, go for it. We got Justin Verlander for the Astros. Or was that the... Yeah, that was the Stros, right? Sorry, this pile of hits is... It's getting a little shaky. We're going to have Gunnar Henderson. The big unit, Randy Johnson, Yu Darvish, and Shane McClanahan for the Rays on the 49 out of 50. I mean, am I wrong? we have Julio Rodriguez, Aaron Rodgers, Jose Altuve, Nolan Ryan, and Jimmy Rollins, 6 out of 10. Going to the Phils. On the color match. Nice hit there. Jimmy Rollins got a beautiful signature. Someone tag Mike McGarry because he can be jelly all he wants. On the 6 out of 10. Are you talking about The Rock? Or are you talking about Albert Pujols? Or are we talking about Sammy Sosa? Because you know Sammy Sosa, him and Little Kim, they're out here trying to get drafted in the racial draft. The Dave Chappelle's racial draft of the whites. We have Gabriel Moreno. The 80 out of 150. Him and Little Kim are like whiter than Michael Jackson. It's bad. 8 out of 50. James Outman, Andres Jimenez, O'Neal Cruz. Then we're going to have the quad patch. Julio Rodriguez, Edgar Martinez, Ken Griffey Jr., and Ichiro. Going to the Mariners. Yeah, just a bit hard. I mean, he also went really hard on the steroids, too, so it doesn't surprise me. If Sammy Sosa is going to do something, he commits all the way. He don't half-ass things. Nice hit there for Austin. To the last mini box of Museum Collection, we have O'Neal Cruz, Cedric Mullins, Wander Franco, Dansby Swanson, and then we're going to have Andres Jimenez, 177 out of 399 on the patch auto. Going to the Guardians and Justin. James, hit him up then. He's not a... Justin is a Cubs fan. He's not I think he's a Cubs fan. I don't think he's a Guardians fan, so you can always hit him up and ask him. Earthquake. Speaking of earthquakes, man, you see the shit that's going on in Japan? That tsunami was fucking wild. Pardon my language, but shwoo. That thing like killed like 50 people. We have Vientos, Ohapi, Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Oscar Gonzalez, Senga, Stevenson, Grove, Eaton, Gosman, Thomas. If you have no clue what I'm talking about with the tsunami, you're an uncultured swine. and watch the news. No, I'm joking. In general, if you don't know what happened in Japan, essentially there was an earthquake that created a tsunami. If you know what a tsunami is, a big-ass waves. Well, generally a big-ass wave and then some other big-ass waves, kind of big, not as big, but still very big to follow it. Normally cause a bunch of flooding. It can jack up whole, like, coastal towns. We have stories, either way, like 50 people died in Japan. Long story short. We have Oswaldo Cabrera, Swanson, Stanton. We have Olsen, Albert Pujols, Tovar, Perez, Semien, Encarnacion, Christopher Morel. We have Yelich, Alek Manoah, Cavalli, Garrett Mitchell, Walker, Javier Assad, Rhys Hoskins, Murphy, Morel, Cruz, Stevenson, Darvish. We have Technicolor, Yordan Alvarez, Jeter Downs, Ramirez, Baez, Tyler O'Neill. Bets, yeah, but you live like, can't you get like tornadoes there? We have Moreno, Vargas, Corbin Burns. We have Shohei. Tom, I'm keeping your Shohei and giving you $20 break credit because you don't need that. We have Grisham, Alvarez, Downs, and Aaron Judge. You would want me to do that anyways. Give you a $20 break credit next time you get in a break. We have Masataka Yoshida. I already know. Tom doesn't have to answer me. I'd ask other people, but I already know Tom's answer. We have Masataka Yoshida on the autograph going to John Cullison. We have Drew Waters, Yelich, Jimenez, Yastrzemski, Riley Green, Paul Schmidt, O'Brien Hayes, Spencer Steer, Musgrove, Cron, Haniger, Shane Bieber, 348 out of 399. Yeah, the beach sounds nice, and you're like, oh, like there'll be good-looking women out. And then really, in reality, it's just a bunch of me and Austin's, like a bunch of big, tall, kind of chubby guys with body hair at the beach. It's not really like, the beach is not all it's cracked up to be like they make it in the movies, kids. We have 348 out of 399 on the fuchsia. We're going to have Mike Trout, McCutchen, LeMahieu, Varsho, Scherzer, Trout, Yelich, McCarthy, Alonso, Ward, Miranda, Contreras, Jose Ramirez, Trout, and Fernando Tatis Jr. People in Maryland are like obsessed with Ocean City. That's why I say that. Ocean City's like, it's not quite the butthole of beaches on the East Coast, but it's not, I mean, the Jersey Shore, like the proper Jersey Shore is that. Or maybe, no, Rehoboth is a different type of interesting. I was going to say we have Alexis Diaz, Crawford, Chisholm Jr., Sale, Thomas. I'd say the New Jersey Ocean City is probably more the butthole of the East Coast when it comes to beaches. But Carroll, Lewis, Acuna Jr., who has the Braves? Kevin, you let me know if you want $20 break credit for this. I'll put it to the side right now. If you don't, I'll send you the card. We have Patty, Hayes, Julio Rodriguez, Christopher Morel, Liberatore, Juan Soto, Tyler Freeman. We have Luis Castillo, Jimenez, Teoscar Hernandez, Corey Seager, Bellinger, Chapman, Groshans, Volpe, Bogarts. We have Sosa for the White Sox. I'm just putting it to the side because Dylan's going to come in and sort this tomorrow, so I don't want him to put it in the bag and send it to you. Then you have to send it back to me and pay postage. So if you want me to send it to you, Kevin, just let me know. We have Taglia, Pena. I'll shoot you a message as well. Rasmussen, Verlander, Wander Franco, and Carlos Perez. We have Taglia, Jones, VR, Rosario, Tucker, Joey Votto, Bichette, Cody Clemens, Joe Ryan, Lindor, Stephen Kwan, Torkelson, Gorman, Fernando Tatis Jr., Drew Waters, Manoah, Bregman, Aranda, Austin Riley, Jimenez, and Jonathan Aranda for the Rays. Avisail Garcia, Fujinami, Mayer, Alex Call, Ketel Marte, Benintendi, Nelson, Woods Richardson, Walsh, Adames. We have C.J. Abrams on the negative. Sean Murphy, Cal Mitchell, Julio Rodriguez, Miguel Herrera, Witt Jr., Jung, Stroman, Alec Boehm, Bogarts, Harper, Mountcastle, Tristan Casas. We're going to have Alex Bregman, and then Caleb Killian, 101 out of 150 on the Blu-ray wave. Going to the Cubs, and that's going to go to Angela. Cubs with the volume break tonight. Get into Gilded. I'm actually going to put these to the side as well. Go with the 4 cards. It's obviously 4 card and then 1 encased. Oh, we're getting a little 5-carder here. Should be a double auto whammy. Can't remember. Is there a... I'm going to have Gabriel Moreno on the 53 out of 75 gold wave. Still some of the prettiest cards they make every year, man. Going to Ben and the Diamondbacks. There sells a Francisco Alvarez, 57 out of 99 for the Mets. Going to Ant Martin. We're going to have Freddie Freeman on the 28 out of 50 to the Dodgers. Tomorrow, the mixer I post will be pick your team. It'll have a gilded, at least one. It'll have one gilded collection box in it with some other stuff around it. We have a 45 out of 99 Tyler Freeman going to the Guardians. And that's going to go to Justin. Nice hit there. We'll put him between these two guys. Then we got a 21 out of 50 Masataka Yoshida going to the Red Sox and John Cullison. Oh, we got my boy. 7 out of 25, Edgar Martinez. Going to the Mariners. And Austin. He's heavy, so I'm not going to put him on the board because I don't want him to knock over everybody. A Hall of Famer. Just the standard 4-pack. I'm surprised Masataka Yoshida was in the double auto pack ski because normally that's not how that works. I'm not saying you get 2 bums, but normally you get 2 bums. We got a 39 out of 75 on the gold wave going to the Rangers. And John Shelton. Nice jung right here. You got Chris Bryant on the 11 out of 99. Let's go to the Rockies. Got O'Neal Cruz on the 47 out of 99. Does have some print lines on it. Going to the Pirates and Joseph Bryson. You can't tell. I mean, if you put it at a certain angle, you can. It doesn't really affect the card. It's not like through Cruz. It's makes a cross pattern right there. And then we're going to have Jose Altuve, 24 out of 25 on the color match orange. Yeah, that's right. I give it a little John Cena, you can't see me. Speaking of, WWE and UFC's coming back to Topps. I'm going to do some whenever it gets released and announced, I'm going to do pre-fill personals to see how much I need to order. Just so you guys know. The prices will be at least the same price as Topps or less. Yes, they'll have to be ripped on camera. But I'd like to build. So if you know any guys that like UFC or WWE, you let me know. It's on my way. Jose Altuve going to the Astros and Phillip Lemons. The little man. Aaron Judge's dad. We're going to have a 43 out of 50 on the Jorge Posada. Not Jose. One of the Yankees and Tom Giuliano to wrap up the break on the gold frame. Nice hit there. Let's do a quick recap of the hits in the break. We have Christopher Morel on the purple fuchsia lava lamp. Pete Alonso on the gold mini diamonds. Purple fuchsia Cody Bellinger. Navarez on the die cut Wong on the fuchsia. Dave Winfield on the pristine blue. We have Jeff McNeil on the purple. Burleson on the pristine. Eddie Julian on the green blue lava lamp. We have Bryce Harper on the O-Snap die cut gold. Martin on the gold, the orange, Anthony Rendon. Alex Rodriguez on the pristine, Rendon on the blue. Mountcastle on the refractor, Jimenez on the aqua shimmer. Nucleus refractor Bohm. We have LeMahieu on the blue and Ryu on the negative. Then we're going to have C.J. Abrams on the negative. We're going to have the Shane Bieber fuchsia. Going to have the quad patch Ichiro Griffey. Edgar Martinez, J-Rod out of 99. Gabriel Moreno on the blue parallel. McClanahan out of 50. We're going to have Verlander out of 299. Jeter Downs on the aqua shimmer. Moreno on the nucleus refractor, the blue. Tatis Jr. Franco on the blue. Torres on the nucleus refractor. Bogarts on the fuchsia. Batty on the blue. Chisholm Jr. on the red out of 75. Langler's on the green. Drury on the aqua. Then we're going to get into the Gilded Collection hits. It's going to be O'Neal Cruz on the Mini Diamonds out of 50. We're going to have an out of 99 Chris Bryant, out of 75 Wave Jung. The Mini Diamonds Freeman out of 50. Out of 99 Francisco Alvarez. And then Gabriel Moreno out of 75 on the Wave. That's going to be the non-autographs. Oh, on top of Corbin Carroll photo variation from Update, Chrome Update there, going to the Diamondbacks. We have Bubba Thompson for the Rays. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Good Lord. There we go. Bubba Thompson for the Rays. Garrett Hill out of 299. We have Medina on the purple speckle. The blue Ray Wave, Caleb Killian. Sosa on the base autograph. We have Jimenez on the patch auto. That's going to be out of $3.99. Jeter Downs on the autograph from the Cosmic Chrome. Lopez on the gold mini diamonds out of 50 from Black. The Hawk, Andre Dawson out of 70 on the buyback. And a Massey on the refractor out of $4.99. got Jose Posada on the gold frame out of 50. Jose Altuve out of 25 on the autograph. Gold frame Edgar Martinez green out of 25. Batty on the base autograph out of pristine. We have Keith Hernandez out of 81 on the buyback. We have Matt Mervis on the Blu-ray wave. Ezekiel Tovar on the base out of Topps Chrome Black. Brantley on the base. Guerrero Jr. out of 75 on the Aqua. We have Freeman out of 99 on the Gilded Collection. Out of 25, orange. All-Star Game, Garrett Cole. Going to the Yankees, we have Masataka Yoshida ×2. We have the out of 50 from Gilded Collection. And we have the base from Topps Chrome. We have Graham Ashcraft, an update on the gold wave. We have Jimmy Rollins, 6 out of 10 to the Phillies. And last but not least, we have the big hit here, Patch Auto, Corbin Carroll, 80 out of 99. Some big hits tonight in the big old mixer. I appreciate y'all as always. Congratulations to those who hit, those that didn't. Hopefully you have better luck next time. Like I said, tomorrow we'll post a mixer with some Gilded Collection. It will be pick your team. Let's continue to pump through some Bowman draft. The prices are good. I'm not going to up my prices when the price of the boxes go up, but to be able to keep that, I need you guys to fill the breaks. Like, I'm not trying to be pushy. Like, if you don't want to fill in this, fine. I'm just letting you know to keep the prices that price when Bowman Draft does go up, because it's already started to go up. You can see how much HTA prices have gone up, and I've kept my prices pretty much where they're at, but it makes it very hard not to just go and rip them as personals on other places for more money. I'm just saying. Just keeping it 100 over here. Just being 100% honest. Like, I love y'all, but I still run a business. Half-assedly sometimes, but I do it. Anyway. Signing off. I was going to say, appreciate y'all guys as always. I really do. Like I said, the big giveaway with the case of the Archive Signature Series. We'll probably, if I have time, I'll do it tomorrow, but the shipping is more important than me doing a giveaway. Probably be Friday, and probably the boxes shipped out by Monday. I'm also waiting on, I'm sending all those boxes in big, like, bubble mailers, because, I mean, the boxes, it's an encased, it's a box inside of a box, essentially, inside of a bubble mailer. It'll be fine when it gets there, so I'm trying to use bubble mailers, because the boxes I had, they don't actually really fit the box very well, so I'm also waiting for those to come in. So probably those will be shipped out Saturday after I run the giveaway on Friday if the bubble mailers come here from Amazon. Amazon says they should have been here today, but they weren't. They got delayed, so we'll see what happens. I appreciate y'all as always. Like I said, you guys have a good night.